Imagine this. You're sitting quietly, scrolling through your phone. Suddenly, an app you've never opened before pops up a message. You seem anxious today. Do you want to talk about it? You didn't tell it anything. You didn't type a word. Yet somehow, it knew exactly how you felt. Is this the future of mental health support? Or the start of emotional surveillance? Welcome to Tech Science Insights, where we explore the future that's already arriving. If you're curious about what's coming next, consider subscribing. It's just one click to stay ahead. Let's uncover the truth. Can apps now read human emotions better than humans themselves? And what does that mean? For your privacy, your mind, and your soul? What is emotion reading technology? The idea sounds like science fiction. An app that watches your face, listens to your voice, and knows how you feel before you even say a word. This isn't fantasy anymore. Thanks to advances in emotion AI, also known as affective computing, machines can now detect emotions like happiness, anger, fear, sadness, and stress with surprising accuracy. How? By analyzing micro-expressions, tone of voice, eye movement, pupil dilation, even your typing speed and word choice. Apps are now using your selfie camera, your phone mic, and even your wearable data, like heart rate and skin temperature, to understand your emotional state, instantly and continuously. One example is the app Ellie, developed by USC researchers. It was designed to help detect signs of depression and PTSD in US veterans, not by asking deep questions, but by watching how they speak. But Ellie is just the beginning. How the technology works, emotion reading apps combine multiple layers of AI. Facial recognition. AI models like Affectiva or Microsoft's Azure Face API detect tiny facial movements, called action units, like a flicker in the eyes or a tight lip corner. These clues tell machines if you're sad, nervous, or faking a smile. Voice analysis. By examining pitch, speed, pauses, and vocal tension, AI can detect if you're excited, bored, lying, or mentally distressed. Language processing. Your choice of words, punctuation, emoji use, all are analyzed by AI to profile your mood and even your mental health risk. Biometric sensors. Apps that pair with smartwatches or fitness bands can measure stress levels using heart rate variability and body temperature. Combine all this data, and you have an emotional profile being built in real time, minute by minute. Some apps now claim over 80% accuracy in identifying emotional states, and companies are already using this in advertising, customer service, and even job interviews. Real-world use cases. Helpful or harmful? Let's talk about how this tech is actually being used right now. In telehealth, AI tools are helping doctors detect early signs of depression, anxiety, or burnout during virtual checkups. In education, platforms are using AI to measure student engagement during online classes, flagging when they're bored, confused, or emotionally overwhelmed. In cars, emotion sensing systems are being built into smart dashboards. If a driver seems drowsy, angry, or distracted, the car can trigger an alert or even pull over. In marketing, apps watch your face as you watch ads and adjust future ads based on how your expression changed. Sounds helpful, right? But here's where it gets uncomfortable. Some workplaces are now monitoring employees' emotional states during Zoom calls without their consent. Some governments are experimenting with AI lie detectors at airports, using facial scanning to detect suspicious behavior. Prediction. Within the next 10 years, your emotions may become data points, tracked and stored just like your location or search history. Is this mental health care? Or emotional surveillance? Now let's pause. This technology may be powerful, but it's not without dangers. First, privacy. Your emotions are deeply personal. When AI reads your face or tone, it's not just reading your mood, it's reading your soul. Should that data be stored, sold, monetized? Second, accuracy. Even with 80% claims, emotion AI can misread cultural expressions, neurodiverse behavior, and unique personalities, causing false labels and harmful judgments. Third, Manipulation. If a system knows you're sad or vulnerable, it can target you with ads or content that manipulates your feelings without you realizing it. From an Islamic perspective, niyah, intention, privacy, and self-control are core values. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "Part of someone's being a good Muslim is his leaving alone that which does not concern him." A lesson not just for Muslims, but for all of humanity in the age of digital intrusion. What happens when AI intrudes into your inner state that even other humans shouldn't access without permission? Technology must be used with responsibility, transparency, and compassion. Otherwise, it becomes fitna in digital form. The future, where are we headed? Despite the risks, the development continues. Fast. Apple is rumored to be working on an emotion-aware Siri that responds differently based on your tone. Google researchers are training AI to detect emotional burnout in remote workers. Mental health apps may soon predict breakdowns before they happen, offering help before the person even reaches out. Prediction. By 2035, many people may rely on emotional AI as their primary therapist, coach, or even companion. But remember this: technology can analyze feelings, but it cannot feel. It can monitor the heart rate, but it cannot understand the heart. The choice is ours. So the next time an app tells you how you feel, ask yourself, did I share my emotions? Or were they stolen from my face? The future may be watching your smile, but it's your responsibility to protect your soul. Thank you for watching. This is Tech Science Insights, and your future is closer than you think.